Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another Hardcore Iron Man Progress video. And in the last video, we did a lot of farming. I think we gained like 2 farming levels in that video. And then we also went back to the Toad and got another easy Toad level in there for fire making. And we got the pet for the second time too, unfortunately. But the goal before was to get 2k total level as fast as possible. But that's going to be changing now, and we've got a new goal. And I'll be going over it right now, so let's get right into the video. Okay, so something interesting happened today. Zulrah was updated. So before, when you completed the Western Province's Elite Diary, if you died at Zulrah, you were revived, but Zulrah would keep on attacking you, so like if you DC'd, you could still die. But now they changed it so that with the Elite Western Province's Diary done, when you die and get revived, Zulrah will stop attacking you until you click, as long as you have auto retaliate off. So the next goal on the account, I've decided, is to get the Western Elite Province's Diaries done. Now, we are very, very far off from that. Well, not too far off. We are pretty far off. The main things that we're missing is 85 Agility, 85 Thieving, 85 Fletching, and the biggest one is 93 Slayer. So Slayer will be the toughest one to do, but we're going to start working on that right now. And the first thing that we're going to do now is start on Slayer. I think we'll get to 90 Slayer, then move on to the other skills and come back to Slayer after that. But 89 to 93 Slayer, it cannot be boosted. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a long journey, but this is definitely going to be worth it because camping Zulrah will help out so much in the long run. So, let's get started. So we currently have 4.8 mil Slayer XP, and level 93 apparently is 7.2 mil, so if I do the math very quickly, that is 2.4 mil XP, and I average like 10k XP per hour between doing clue scrolls and not having a cannon, so that's gonna be like 240 hours of doing Slayer. No. So we had an Iron Dragon's task from a long time ago, which I could be doing with the Trident, but I'm not gonna bother. I just care about XP, so let's see what we're starting with. Gargoyles, what a perfect way to start. And 182 of them as well, just like my favorite band. Alright, so after this kill, we are now 100 kills into the task, and like, I know it's gonna be a long time, and Slayer's very, very slow, but on the bright side of doing this, all the loot and supplies that we're getting for training other skills, especially for smithing, it's adding up a lot, and all the alchables too. And the thing with smithing, I have to get smithing up so we can make dart tips and use the dart tips for fletching, so it's a good thing we're doing this anyways. All the purists will help with runecrafting in the future, and I don't know, gargoyles are just such a good task for supplies. First appear since coming back to Slayer, and we don't get the heart. Maybe eventually, one of these days. Remember the one time I got the imbued heart from the Superior Necryarch? It was such a good time. And I got like my second kill back into training Slayer. One thing that will be good coming out of this 93 Slayer grind is training range, because range is what we'll need for Zulrah, so the higher we get, the better by the time we actually start camping it. So I expect we'll get at least a few levels in, so I'm going to be ranging whatever I can. Same thing with magic, although there isn't too many tasks that I'll be bursting, but it'll be good to have range up. A Dragonstone. Is that the first time I'm ever getting a Dragonstone on this account from a rare drop table? Yeah, you plant that for me, little bitch.
Because I was expecting 0, so perfect. Nice, guys. Good job. Congratulations.
Wow.
That's raid testing number
Hours,
1.
amazing.
2.5 hour raid. Let's go, boys.
Good stuff, guys. What'd you get for loot?
I tore
I got a dark journal.
You got a torn prayer scroll.
Yes, let's go.
Wait,
You
what?
just unlocked preserve, dude.
Wait, that's actually... Did you have that already, Micah?
No, that's so
That's
good.
awesome.
That's actually really
Oh,
good.
no way.
That's awesome.
Congrats, dude. That's awesome.
With 1,800 points.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to RuneScape KPR. This just in, Mudkip, by the way, one of the debatably worst hardcore Iron Mans the world has ever seen, just did his first ever raid. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the first raid of his life. And he got a torn prayer scroll. And that is goddamn amazing. He's going to go ahead and use that right now to unlock the preserved prayer, which in fact means that his prayers will drain 50% slower. Bada boom, bada bing, ladies and gentlemen. You just saw that right here.
I seriously don't understand. I know rune skims are 1 out of 128 from fire giants, but like, I swear every time I'm on task here, I get them like way more often than 1 out of 128. Maybe it's just me. I don't know if any of you guys have had that happen to you, but like, I get like 5 every task. And then of course, when you're on a brand new Iron Man account and you're fire striking the fire giants in the waterfall dungeon, it takes like 700 kills. So I'm convinced the game is rigged against Iron Man trying to get the rune skims, and then trolls you with it once you're way ahead in the game. Ooh, here's a farming level come in. There's 82 farming, and I keep forgetting what the level is for spirit trees. I think it's one more level, isn't it? If we go to special over here, scroll down, spirit trees, one more level, we can plant the spirit tree. I don't believe the spirit tree in the house counts as one of those spirit trees. I'll probably double check to be sure. If you go down here though, to plant a spirit tree in the house, it's 75 construction. I thought it was way higher, so we could plant that once we get the next farming level. Yo, I actually thought it was like way down here, like 95, but no, it's just 75. So I guess once we get the next farming level in a couple days, we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, just a second here is 87 attack coming in. Now, since we are going back to Slayer now, it is going to be kind of slower to get the total levels in, because like we're just kind of training the melees, which are already like way high up there. So it might be a little bit longer to get to 2k than I was expecting, but we are still getting some of these levels. 399 tasks in a row, that means next one is number 400. Let's go to our boy Duracell. So I accidentally turned off my microphone for the next few clips, so it's voiceover time again, and you're going to have to deal with me. But we ended up getting a diagonal task from Durdell and got a medium clue scroll, so that's what we're doing right now. And apparently a lot of you guys think I say meme instead of medium, but it's a medium clue casket right here. Unfortunately, you missed my natural reaction to the loot from this meme casket, but we're going to open it up right now, and we'll do a reenactment of it, eh? Wow, this is so great. Look, we got some Piscatorus teleports, and oh look, the dagger is green, just like Ranger Boots. That's very close. Okay, we got one more meme casket from the Dagnauts, and wow, this is so nice. Earth runes and firelighters. We finished task number 400 and got hella points from it, and then we went back to our girl Neve, and then we got this terrible task. I never should have done contacts, so I wouldn't have to deal with this. But after I canceled it, I called Kraken and actually got it. Now, I could go back in the VOD from the stream and find it, I suppose, but that's a lot of work. But if you do want to come by the stream and see me call out Slayer tasks, check out twitch.tv/wild_mudkip every day, starting around 7 or 8 p.m. Pacific time. Also, just got partnered on Twitch 2 days ago as well, so I'm super stoked about that. But that's it for the shameless plugs. Let's get back to the live commentary now. Oh, it's been so long. I'm excited with this amazing, perfect setup. It's totally not scuffed at all. Let's get back into it. First kill, what was the KC we ended at last time? It's been a while. 371, alright. It's not funny. Don't make a joke. It's stale. It's dead. Stop milking it. Yo! 429 KC! First Kraken Tentacle! Yo! This is so cool. This is the first one we ever got. Let's get a bunch more of them and pile them up in the bank now. We got a Tentacle Whip. We got 3 whips in the bank now too. So we could turn one of them into a Tentacle Whip now. Let's go steak now, boys. Alright, we're back at the bank after this trip. It's a couple kills later. We're done with the trip. Let's take our whip out. We got 3 of them, so we'll use the Kraken Tentacle on one of these, and there's our Tentacle Whip. We're ready for PVM. We can now use the Tentacle Whip for Zulrah now and do some insane Zulrah kills. PVM, by the way. Alright, here's 500 KC and the pet right here. 8 diamonds, that's kind of cool. I haven't got that for a while. No pet, 500 KC, 1/6 of the way to the drop rate. But technically, it's not how RNG works. It's actually 50-50, by the way. Also, fun fact, you can splash with range. If you come in here with your bow and arrows and only attack the whirlpool, the big whirlpool for the Kraken, rather than if you don't hit any of the tentacles, you'll just splash range XP. So you can just stay here for a while. This is something you could do. Although I assume by the time you're at 87 Slayer to be doing Kraken, you're probably beyond the point where this would help you out. Alright, this will be the last kill of the Kraken task, unless the Bracelet of Slaughter pulls through. Now it's ended the task. Unfortunately, ooh, battle stabs. Unfortunately, we didn't get to 600 KC. Got very, very close though. But the task is over now. Let's grab our next one. I love Kraken so much. I wish I could just camp there forever and have it never end. After doing the Desert Hard Diary, we can teleport to Inakra's Temple entrance now instead of teleporting to like the downstairs of it. So now when we switch spellbooks over to the Ancient spellbook, save a bit of time that way. Too broke to get Khan up for the Occult Altar, unfortunately. It's been a while since I've been to Dust Devils, and we just got a task for the first time in a very long time. Hopefully, we don't have a repeat of last time. That's how I died in my first hardcore, if you don't remember that, or if you weren't around for that time. But I did die in my first hardcore at Dust Devils when my mouse stopped working there and I ran out of prayer. But hopefully, we don't have a repeat of that. Heart incoming! Oh my gosh, we just got here too. There it is. There's the Nature Talisman. This task has been made now. We're good. We can end this task on a good note. So not too long ago, we were training prayer in the house altar at the guild altar, AFKing those big bones, and we got like 2 or 3k XP to 75, and we just never got the level. But now we got the level right here. I know I kind of talked over it, but there's 75 prayer. We can now use Ellie's, I think it is. That's what we can do here. Probably won't get one anytime soon. And here's a superior kill coming in with not the imbued heart, of course. The reverse psychology never works, does it? Yeah, you know, just another day, another Abbey Demon superior that we can't hit any damage on. Yeah. Ooh, and there is 95 hit points coming in. So that has now surpassed Hunter as the highest skill on the account. I know Hunter and hit points were kind of going back and back for a while, but hit points will probably be the highest for a while now, since we're going to be training Slayer for a long time. And I won't be going back to Hunter because there's no Hunter requirement for the Western Province Elite Diary, so that's going to stay at 94 for a while. The only Hunter XP we'll be getting is from the Birdhouse runs, but it's a lot of birdhouses to get to the next level for Hunter. That's going to be all for today though, and I'm pretty stoked about that Torn Scroll. Even though it is just a regular uncommon drop, that's still really cool to get it on 1kc, I think. We're going to be continuing on this Slayer grind for a while though, and probably will get distracted a bit along the way. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you again tomorrow.